psicología. Como en mi vida, trate bien a varias putas y trate mal a quienes me querían. He consumido drogas solo por aparentar hasta que supe la definición de lo que es ser real. A veces bien y a veces mal, pero si de algo estoy seguro, es que nunca a mí me podrán enviar para zonas donde los hipócritas deban pagar sus tormentos. Porque digo la verdad hasta cuando miento. Y si miento es porque ignoro, por hablar sin pensar, pero nunca por querer borrar con todo, porque no soy monedita de oro. Me enseñaron a ser sincero para que me crean cuando salga el rojo. Tengo un robo de lágrimas casi vacío y experiencias tengo para llenar un río. Pasado, a pecho para adelante, para allá y para atrás ni para saludar a los míos. El rap es una porquería cuando deja de ser arte. Por eso en parte odio que me diga rapero, yo soy Tyrone, que cancerbero, apasionado chamo que hace poesía a los sinceros. Hay muchos que les cuesta probar mi trabajo porque son tan simples que no entienden un carajo. Este tema es para escucharlo borracho, viendo el piso y en silencio. Recién regañado muchacho, me preguntan cómo escriben esas cosas. Mira hermano, mi día a día no es color de rosa, así como beso y le hago el amor a las hermosas. Tengo versos que viven tocándose como un proceso, como moneda en alta mano, aguja en un alto bajar, perdí la tranquilidad por tanto pensar. Hay temas míos hechos para que no me aconsejes de repente. Piensa bien cuando con una idea te busques, no vaya a ser que te esté defendiendo falso y te eduque. Luce, cámara y acción, así es la vida escena. Tragedia, comedia y ficción. La vida es un viaje, no una estación. Saca tu memoria de esa prisión. Sé que hay bonitos recuerdos, pero no es de cuerdos. Tienes recuerdos por obsesión. El tiempo aquí es como el pantalón de un niñito, bien cortico y repleto de caca. Empaca tus sentimientos y llévalos en un bolsito hasta que el tiempo te diga dónde se saca. La vida es un viaje, no una estación. Saca tu memoria de esa prisión. Tu vida es una película que ahorita es que comienza, así que luce, cámara y acción. Es triste pero cierto, conocemos a las personas cuando por última vez las vemos. Una porque hacen falta cuando se nos fueron y otras que se alejan. Cuando en alguna desgracia caemos, pero borrón y cuenta nueva. La vida es una sola y siempre sale el sol después que llueva. Lástima que hay cosas que de la mente no salen y que te obligan a no ver igual a lo que creías que valen, pero dale, que nadie va a esperar por ti. El mundo no se va a parar porque tú te sientas así. A veces caminamos como si dos manos por los lados de la cara taparan lo que tienes al lado. Quién sabe y alguien nos ve igual como aquí vemos hormiguitas que se están riendo al ver lo mal que actuamos. Hermano, la tierra es un grano o quizás medio grano de algún desierto donde habitamos. Reímos y lloramos, caemos, nos levantamos, disfrutamos lo bueno, aprendemos de lo malo. Los obstáculos son una piñata que hay que darle palo, aunque tengamos los ojitos requete vengados. Y yo te entiendo porque también lo he vivido. El mundo está lleno de gente que camina sin sentido. Se te hace duro pensar que existe otro ser vivo que valga la pena entregarle tus latidos, ya sea para procrear o hacer amigos. Pero si a ver vamos, nos vamos tal cual como nacimos, solitarios, sin joyas ni vestidos, a veces enfermos sin poder recordar lo vivido. Mientras me escuchas hay gente haciendo el amor, gente haciendo guerra, gente agonizando a lo mejor, gente haciéndose preguntas y dándose golpes del pecho por gente que simplemente no les duele lo que ha hecho. Imparable solo el tiempo como el agua derramada, como cicatriz de una puñalada. Los finales son un bingo, pero deja de pensar que el destino es como en los cuentos de hadas. Trata de salvar lo que valga la pena y bota lo que ya no sirve. Bótalo, aunque te duela, preocúpate por ti y disfruta plenamente mientras mueras, porque lo único seguro es que te mueres. La vida es un viaje, no una estación. Saca tu memoria de esa prisión. Sé que bonitos recuerdos, pero no es de cuerdos. Tienes recuerdos por obsesión. El tiempo aquí es como el pantalón de un niñito, bien cortico y repleto de caca. Empaca tus sentimientos y llévalos en un bolsillo hasta que el tiempo te diga dónde se saca. La vida es un viaje, no una estación. Saca tu memoria de esa prisión. Tu vida es una película que ahorita es que comienza, así que luce, cámara y acción. Y el corazón tu. Ay, va a correr sangre. Ya sé por dónde se mueve según. Hoy voy a convertirme en un criminal, ya no creo en nadie, a menos que me convierta en un muerto. Me voy a vengar a mi hermano como le juré a mi madre. Y este por ciento ojo por ojo es esto. Una villa prestada porque no soy AMPA, pero la rabia que siento no escapa, es tanta que me ahoga. Nunca había perdido droga, pero ahora es necesario para cumplir con lo que el corazón implora. Siento que se me salen todas, caminando a 100 por hora, pero por la pinche le grito y ahora. Todos los pichones, raros en el carro, no estoy palabras de que ya no escupe la pistola. Y el corazón y la bala bacao. Y el corazón y la bala bacao. Ey, lloro de la ranchera mientras en la acera cargo. Escucho una señora que grita que mataron a Carlos. Solo aquí fue cuando sonreí aliviado porque Carlos fue el bastardo que mató a mi hermano. Yo me escucho frío. No veo bien y siento frío. Un tipo gritando el mío. Hasta que ya me escucho un profundo silencio. Varios segundos de calma mi alma al lado de mi cuerpo. Me dije, aún no he ido al más allá. Siento un olor a perfume, veo una luz en un túnel, un fuego que me consume. Se empezaba a ver atrás. No dejaré que me abrume el fuego. Seguiré hacia el túnel, pensé, pero seguir no pude porque me jalaron para atrás, cayendo en picá. Montañas negras de azufre con un olor a mierda. Cuerpos deformados que sufren, caí sobre una piedra. Un barco viejo con un viejo me esperaba. No me respondía nada. Almas del barco golpeaban. Él me llevó donde Cerbero. Me dijo no morderme porque le gusta mi nombre de rapero. Si lo ves de esta forma pude tener suerte irónica en la vida, pero también irónica es la muerte. Me desperté yo sentado sobre un estrado y un jurado de malvados decidiría mi suerte. Recuerdo que fui golpeado y trasladado a un sitio en uno de los círculos con un montón de gente. Por vengativo y asesino, te quemarán por siempre por toda la eternidad. Vi muchos otros conocidos y me sentí sorprendido porque no pensé que estuvieran conmigo. Personas que lucían buenas en el mundo, como el Che Guevara incluso, como Juan Pablo II. Presunto Dalai Lama, cancelado Jomao, y los difuntos que fue McConnell y Beethoven juntos. Me asombró mucho saber que estaban aquí. John Kennedy, Lenin, Mahoma y Joseph Smith. César y Napoleón salieron de las llamas porque eran la misma persona que ahora es un tal Obama. No entendía nada, pregunté por Cristo y noté que se burlaban porque nadie lo había visto. Otros dijeron que fue un truco de su iglesia para gobernar el mundo con su majestuosa empresa. Charles Russell y Washington, José de San Martín y Gandhi, Yasser Arafat, Cristóbal Colón, Isabel Inglaterra transformada en perra desnuda. Supe incluso estaban Bolívar y Cuba. Son temas que me turban, pensamientos vagos, gente buena en el infierno o es que en algo fueron malos. Por algo están aquí, aunque no lo acepten, debo hallar ahora una manera de huir de la muerte. Recordé que en la tierra donde había nacido existía una leyenda del diablo con un tal Florentino. Obviamente un cuento pero inteligente para irme de este infierno literalmente. Vociferé durante meses que podía con el jefe recitando versos entre fuego y heces. Hasta que un día apareció un viejo con traje que me dijo pierde y me llevó a mi padre de homenaje. Qué situación tan complicada la que me encontraba, pero yo nunca he sido de los que se cagan. Además, había compuesto demasiados versos que más la improvisación haría temblar al universo. Antes que nada te maldigo, o hacer que sufras de el peor de todos los castigos. ¿Cómo te atreves a retarme castellano y en este ritmo tan pobre como el suelo donde te has criado? Con más razón te debería avergonzarte perder un combate con un homo sapiens. Además te explico, se llama Venezuela donde nació este tipo y tú no puedes maldecirme porque ya yo estoy maldito. Eres muy peculiar y te deberes explicar que no puedes ganar porque yo lo sé todo. Domino los idiomas, los modos, la historia, incluso sé los más recónditos miedos de tu memoria. Debo aclarar que hay un factor clave que olvidas, los miedos se van en el momento en que pierdes la vida. Se dice que el amor masacra tu instinto, pero yo te mataré con más odio para ser justo. A mí tú no me engañes, medio adversario. Como hablar de odio si tu brazo grita lo contrario. Tú le has metido todos tus seguidores con múltiples contradicciones en muchas de tus canciones. No entiendes nada los humanos. Yo soy yo con amor porque sé que en el fondo nosotros amamos. Si canto rabia para desahogar por dentro, como cuando Cristo hizo los comerciantes de su templo. De nuevo hablando tú de cosas que no sabes. Eres un imitador como tu voz, la cual no es tan grave. Lo único grave es que te crean, pero que la mentira tiene patas tarde o temprano cojea. Me has conmovido ahora que te conozco más, Satanás. Yo comprendo el arte, tampoco la paz. Mi voz es más, esta es mi voz que Dios me dio de don para tener usar la cualidad en tu corazón. ¿Cómo puedes hablar de Dios si eres ateo? En tus ojos lo veo mientras mi candela te consume. Te recuerdo que Dios no existe, lo que viste en aquel túnel no fue más que simples ángeles comunes. Tu cariño que eres algo muy distinto. Seguro que Dios es algo no lo de reyes habla mucho, pero siempre tiene que ir. Hey, you. Good morning or good evening. I don't know what time it is for you. Hello? Oh, I could. Oh, let me turn on. Hello? Stuck again?
Yeah.
Okay, now I can hear you. Yeah. I didn't have my speaker on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What is it, morning or evening?
Evening.
Evening. Okay, cool. So it's nighttime for you. It is. The sun is barely coming up. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, 11.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. I'm here rolling up a blunt.
Nice.
Well, I work in the open air. Yeah. I work in the open air. I don't work. I can't be inside of a building.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I can't. I hate. From when I wake up, first thing I do is I come out to my office. It's in the house, but it's in the open area because I smoke a lot of weed.
Oh.
And just for the record, do not tell me your name and do not say any personal information at all.
What do you mean?
Because I've been playing around with live streaming. Right now, I'm live streaming to the internet as we are talking. Yeah, the whole conversation will show up in the internet. I've been playing with live streaming
Oh, okay.
because when I watch these videos, okay, the Tate brothers, they got put in jail, but it all started because they were streaming and then they got banned and then everybody got banned. So I've always wanted to turn on the camera, but I don't want to get banned. So what I've learned is to stream from my own platform out to YouTube to Facebook. So if Facebook closed me down, I'm still streaming on my website. If YouTube stroke closed me down, I'm still streaming on my website, and I'm still recording it, and it don't cost me. It didn't cost me not one penny, other than to learning the system and then writing a code. I used it with their logo. Now I'm using it with my logo, and I didn't have to pay them. I only had to learn the code. And that's how many things are on the internet. You can use their logo, and that it's called white labeling. If YouTube, if you make a video with YouTube, it always says YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, I record videos now that it don't say YouTube by myself, and there's live streaming, and I can make people pay for it if I want to, because they're actually in the website, and you can pay for it. They subscribe. Yeah, that's like even for girls who want a webcam, they could webcam with their own webcam. They promote it, and when they turn on the webcam, whoever pay, because they have a pay button, and when they finish paying, then they can see it. If they don't pay, they don't get to see you live. And you put a price on it, and you can kick people out of the room, and it'll keep people. It's up to you still. After they pay, if they get rude, you can kick them out.
Oh, by the way, my OnlyFans management, they ended.
Why? Did they tell you why?
Well, because they say I'm too complicated, and yeah, they want to look. You know what they want to do? They want me to post TikToks. I know TikTok of course it's like for promotion, but like I say them, like there's like some TikToks which are like too much, you know. When it's okay, yeah, of course it's sexy, but like them TikToks they send me, they were like really too much, and I cannot do it, you know. So I tell them no, and like a lot of things they want me to do, and I tell them no, I can't, you know.
But why you use
And
TikTok to be on OnlyFans? Don't OnlyFans have its own camera system thing that records you and stuff?
over here, well, I don't know. Also in America, there are a lot of agencies which help to promote it and like to make big bags on OnlyFans because you need like
No, I learned
it's about the promotion.
Andrew Tate after he got out of boxing, that's what he did. He used to operate girl shit in OnlyFans.
Yeah, because with TikTok you like get the sense. That's what I'm saying. You know,
You
like
use TikTok to promote, and TikTok allows you can't put nothing nude on TikTok.
no, not nude, but like you know, like some
Teasy, teasy.
yeah,
Okay.
like some words so much, you know. And also, like, they want to post things on my Twitter, and I tell them no, but that's too much, you know. Also, it's like they should pay for those kind of pics, and you know, they want to put like too much on there, and I tell them no. And like today, he got my passport, like they have my Twitter password, but they
Oh
changed it.
no.
They
Yeah.
changed it today, and I tell them like, why did you change it without telling me? And he was like, oh, because not two persons can be in a Twitter account. And I'm like,
That's a
okay, but I
lie.
need an account, huh?
That's a lie.
Yeah, he told me that, and I
No.
told him,
If
okay,
let's say
sorry, but I
if
need my
okay,
account.
if you have a Twitter account and you signed in with the username that you have, I don't need to change it. All I have to do is go on my computer and also sign in with the same username and password, and we both will be signed in.
But not with phone or what?
You don't have to change it to have another user. You just don't log in. It's like Facebook. I could sign into Facebook on one computer, and I'm still signing on my phone.
That's
It's
what
but
he says, but he said like I cannot log in, and of course I want to log into my Twitter.
yeah. If you give a, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to change the password. All you have to, if he knows the same password that you know, you both can sign in.
No, but he tells that like if we're logged in at the same time, Twitter will ban us, and yeah.
That's bullshit. If it was before they ban you, they will have a system in there to kick you out because that's not even hard to make. That part that if two people signed in, I make websites like that don't allow two people, but most people don't block that. So that is usually on Twitter is open because you can sign into Twitter on a computer and you can sign into Twitter with the same username and email on a phone.
Mhm.
And that's two sign ins from two different things right there. So that's bullshit.
Yeah, he said I cannot use my Twitter anymore. Like,
So yeah, so to
I need
change the
my account.
password is stupid. That means he locked you out.
Yeah, he locked me out, and I was like, why? And he was like, yeah, because we cannot log in, like that. I cannot log in into my own Twitter account. And I told
Wow.
him, why don't you make it only like a Twitter for OnlyFans, and I keep mine? Because he was like, yeah, if you want a Twitter account, you make a new one private. No, this is my main account with my name on it. Why should I not log in? This is my account for like ages, you know?
So I'm understanding what goes on. So then your profile that you have, eventually he's gonna change it to another girl's profile and she'll have all the following. That's how those guys
No,
can guarantee following and instant following. I will get you 100,000 followers tomorrow, and it's probably true because what they're doing is now they would change the profile over to another girl.
no, they won't do it. They ended it because, like, they say, like, I'm way too complicated. I don't want to do those TikToks and this and that, and they cannot do nothing with me. And I don't know. They ended the
Any
cooperation.
TikTok that you're doing or any promotion that you're doing supposed to be related to you singing
What you mean?
to all your music. To all your music. That's the only thing you need to be promoting. If there's any promotion going to be going on, so people could download your music on Spotify because it's up there.
Yeah,
And
they don't care about music. They just care about like the OnlyFans, you know.
yeah, there's comedians that have OnlyFans. There's artists that have OnlyFans, and OnlyFans can be used in
That's what I told
so
them.
many ways. And it's not always
Yeah,
have to be for you to be naked. Yeah, you could put on a short pair of pants underwears and a short pair of pants, and you could put on a little top and something like that and do a promotion. You don't have to be nude, or you don't have to be showing all your body in any format
That's
when
true,
when
but
you
you
are
need,
a
but
singer.
like, I know, but like, if you want to be successful, then you have to, like, well, it depends. When you have a big following, you don't need to get naked because you already have a lot of fans and a lot of people know you. But like, if nobody has like you don't have like many fans, you like to build the fan base first. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you have a lot of fans. You're in the thousands. 100,000. No, how much? How many? I can't remember how
They
many.
don't subscribe to my OnlyFans. They're not like that
No, the
active.
OnlyFans don't have a lot of following. Yours don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't have because like my Instagram followers are
But
not like
but
that
but
active
that's
as
what I'm
well.
saying. This is where I'm confused again. If you have an Instagram that have 200,000 followers, whatever you had, you know you had thousands. I say it's a lot because I have like 300 people maybe or less
Mm-hmm.
following my pages on SoFlo. I don't even think I got that much on CBD Candy. I got about 300, 400. But I don't solicit people to follow. I don't promote anything. I've never promoted myself online till this year that I'm trying to do videos. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not trying. I'm doing videos. I don't know what the value of them are because I only know how to build websites and shit. I don't have no girls right now. I'm gonna move to Georgia in a bigger house to try to bring more girls. So when you come in, you're gonna stay. It's not hard to stay in America. Look, my wife been here 18 years and she still don't have all her paperwork.
Oh,
She's not even a citizen yet.
mm,
18 years. Her visa has been expired, but I married her, so that's all it is. That's holding her here.
oh,
Yeah, but the visa, all that shit, she never finished none of that. We got married, came here, started the procedure, and then we left it alone. And she's been here like that forever. And she works, and she has a bank account. The bank don't stop you from opening a bank account because you don't have a visa.
I know. I even if I live there for 2 months, I can make a bank account in one
Yeah,
day.
and you can go to the DMV and get you a license or an ID card. That's good enough. You don't have to have a license. You go to get a legitimate license. You go to the DMV, the Department of Motor Vehicles, DMV, and in there you get a legal ID. That's the same number that's going to be on the ID will be the same number you're going to have.
Yeah, but people know I was not like born in America,
Yeah,
and
but
they
that don't
asked like,
matter
what's my
because
status?
there's a lot of motherfuckers here that never born in America, but it's still here. So you flow right with those kind of people, and you just came from wherever you are, and you say I want an
Yeah, but
ID.
I know, but they asked like, what's my status?
No, they ask you for mail. All you have to do now, when you come here, you go sign up for a cell phone, which is $30, and you get your cell phone, and they're gonna send you mail to an address, and you take that to the DMV and say, "This is where I live. Look, my name is on it," and you show them your.
No,
I'm
that's
telling
not
you,
what
that's
I
how it
do.
works. I'm telling you how it works here. I'm telling you, you can't dispute, you can't argue that because I've done it here many times for women. It's just that easy.
But I mean, for example, when I go like for a job or whatever, and they tell me like, what's your status? Do you have a green card? And I'm like, no. So they ask me, so what you have?
Yeah, but
You
what
know
you're
what
not
I'm saying?
understanding, you don't need to tell them anything like that because you're showing them an American ID. That's what I'm
So
saying.
they think I'm born there.
Yeah, you don't have that. The only time somebody know you're not from here is when you tell them you're not from here, and then that's when they say, "Oh, well, you got a green card." But if you show them an ID that's American ID with an American address, you don't got to tell
But
them
does it say
anything
I'm born
else.
in America?
It don't say you're born in America, but it says you live in an address in America.
Oh,
That's all they need. They want to know where you live. That's what they ask
oh,
for here. You always have to give an address and a social. And I told you for a social, you create a business, and the same 9 numbers that the business number is, you use that as a social everywhere because that's how I do my stuff personally.
and then I have a SSN.
No, you don't. You have an EIN.
Okay.
See, a person, a business is a person, and it just goes into the business area. So all you need is an EAN number. An EAN number is identification, employment identification number.
So I don't need an SSN.
No, you need a
Because
business.
all American have
You-
like SSN.
Americans do, but if you have a business, right? The business is American. You don't have to be American. See, when somebody come to sue me, they're not suing Norman Fletcher. They're suing Chronic Boom Delights or SoFlo because they're all businesses.
Oh,
They don't sue me. That covers my ass. So they're suing a business. A business is like a person, but it don't have a body. It has a name. It has a number. You can create a bank account. You can pay bills. You do whatever the hell you want. Yeah. And then you still go back to Greece and your number was American.
oh,
Because you always get to go back to Greece. Will you be able to come back afterwards? You probably have some kind of
yes.
punishment. They're going to make you wait 2, 3 years, 5 years, whatever.
What you mean?
Once you do what I'm saying, you don't want to go back home. Not right
Oh,
away. Not right away. You want to fix yourself here first before you go home. So give yourself 5 years before you want to travel again back home. You come into
can't
America,
travel nowhere outside.
not outside of America, no. But you got 50 states you can move around, pretty big.
If I go outside, then I cannot come back or what?
Then you will not come back. Yeah, that's the only chaos right there. So this is everybody that I've done and helped out like that, like Thea. Look her up, Thea Dynamite. She came here from Greece and she never went back home. That was the last girl. She stayed with me almost 4 years.
Oh, okay.
Then she found a boyfriend. She got married and she got her papers and she can go home now and do whatever she wants.
But like, how can I do a business?
Create a name. You make a business for your music.
That's all?
That's it. Look, SoFlo is a business. Chronic Boom Delights is a business. Straightalk is also a business. That's my business for making websites.
But do I have to like make something? I thought you mean like I should like create a company or something, and like, how do I do it?
But that's what I'm telling you. I created the name Straightalk, which I wanted it to be live streaming back then, but then I settled for making websites. Then I went with SoFlo for the agency business. Then I got into CBD. 7 years ago, I created Chronic Boom Delights. They all have their own bank. They all taking their own money. All of them are separate from each other, but I own them all. But they're like another person. They have a credit score. They have their own entity. They just not. That's how it works in America. You create another entity, and that entity could do a lot of things for you.
So I don't need to make a company.
That is what I'm talking about. A company business, yeah, a company business, LLC.
But like, do I need workers or like?
Well, whatever money you make from whatever hustle you're doing is where you're gonna flush it to the company.
But like, if I don't make any money, then what?
Well, it's nothing. It costs only $150 for 10 years in three states.
I mean,
In
do
three
I have
counties.
to have like an income with the company, or do I
Dude,
don't have to?
most companies don't make no money, but they're still multi-million companies. Like Tesla only started making money like 4 years ago.
Oh,
That's why you make a company. And when you don't make money, you can actually ask the government for money because it's a company.
yeah,
The government
that's
is
crazy. We
this.
don't have like that over here.
Well, they have that kind of shit here. Anybody could be a company. You don't have to work for the man.
That's why I'm like confused, you know, because I'm like, huh, like if I say here like I have a company, then I have a company, like I'm a boss of I don't know, of many workers, and that's why I'm like
No, a
confused, you know.
company is a one person can be a company.
Oh,
One person. You become the CEO. the treasurer, whatever letter that is, and the other motherfucker. And you put yourself in all three places when you create your LLC, and you send it in $150, and bam, that's it, done, finished. You're supposed to guarantee you're gonna post it in the newspaper, so you go post it somewhere. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Before you go there though, you want to go to the IRS and ask them for an EIN number.
Okay.
You could do it vice versa too. You could create the business and then get the EIN number for the business.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because that's it.
But I have to, but I can do it after 2 months. You said it right.
Huh?
You said after 2 months, right?
You know that look up. You know how to use the chat, Open AI. No, go to Google. Ask Google how many illegal aliens are in America today.
No,
Millions.
I'm asking because you said that I can open a bank account. I need like an address for like 2 months.
No, you just need something. You need an address. They don't have no limit to how long it takes you to get an address. So the way I'm explaining to you will be the fastest way to get something coming to an address. And an ID is the first thing you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, from when you land, the next thing you need to do, make an appointment in the DMV because that's by appointment. Since the COVID has been an appointment, you no longer can walk up and try to get in. You make an appointment. There you go. You go in the line, stand up, just take a picture. You pay the money because it's all about money, and then you're gonna get a number. That's your number forever. Even if you get a license, the same number that's on the ID is gonna be the same number that's on the license. I've had three IDs in the DMV here. Me.
Really?
Yeah, I go in there and lie and tell them.
Okay, like everybody can like fake it.
If you have all the documents together, yeah, I did my brother's name, so I had a
Wow,
driver's license with my name and a driver's license with my brother's name.
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
You can do that with people who allow you to. You find a home
Wow.
girl that's here that don't want to work, you can use her social to go work, and then she could do deals with you because that's what people do too. Let's say, for instance, I don't want to work, right? But I want to tell the government I have an income. You want to work,
Yeah,
right? But you don't want to tell
yeah,
the government nothing. You just want to be able to work.
yeah,
You use my social. So you working with my social. Blah, 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 blah. At the end of the year, you don't tell nothing to the government. I get some money back.
yeah.
Because at the end of the year, you always get money back if you don't
I
fuck up.
know.
If you don't fuck up. If you don't fuck up. This year I hit the wall. They told me I owe them 22,000. So yeah, sometimes you fuck up. I fucked up. I slipped up really bad. When COVID came, I slipped up.
Yeah,
So I owe them 22,000. So hopefully by next year I could start getting my money back again. I'm trying to fight it. Yeah, I'm fighting it. I got proof. They're wrong at the end of the day. And you can fight the government.
yeah.
You can fight the government if you have to, because they're also a company. Just like you're a company, the United States government is the first company in
Of
America.
course.
Yeah. So living in America is not hard. It ain't hard. Not at all.
Wow.
Doing your own thing, and you can work wherever the hell you want to work. There's a lot of places don't need information to work.
I remember because I always could like only work like in some like not in many clubs because many clubs like in America require like a dancer license, which I don't
No,
get
no,
like
no,
as
no.
a
That's when
European,
you
you
go
know.
like California or I think New York. That shit is not here, and it's not in many states. It's not in Georgia.
It's in many, of course, in Atlanta also.
An ID.
Dancer license, yeah.
Yeah, that works for
In
your
many
visa.
states, and like almost every state has like a dancer
I will
license.
guarantee you something. Every state that have a dancer license has a club that don't need a dancer license.
What?
Every state that has a requirement for a dancer license have few clubs that don't require a dancer license because everybody got to make money.
And when I was in Vegas, I was asking in every single club, and it was so hard because like they have like a different thing. It was like called sheriff card.
Yeah, because you had to go register with the sheriff, and you had to go take. I wanted to know if you
And
were
with the
sick.
sheriff card, I also need like an American ID. You know,
Yeah, but you don't want to go all that route.
that's why I could not work there when I tried it. You know, when I was there, I could not work there because I didn't have a sheriff card, and I couldn't make one because I need like my ID. You know,
But
and like someone tried to like give me the sheriff card of another girl, and I was trying with that, and the boss said, yeah, you can work, but I still need your ID. And I was like, oh, okay, that doesn't work. I need like a fake sheriff card and a fake ID. So
why would you need an ID if you're foreign?
because the boss asked for like sheriff card and
You
ID,
want
you know.
two IDs so you can match the two names, okay? And that became hard because you couldn't get a fake ID to match the name of the
Yeah,
girl's sheriff card.
they need both, you know. Yeah, there's like another thing there.
How do you survive over there right now?
Where in Vegas?
No, where you live. You're in Germany, right? Yeah. How do you survive in Germany, let's say, for the last 6 months?
Well, the last month was good for me. Like, yeah, last month was good for me. And now I'm also today, like a couple hours ago, I was arriving in another
You
city
working in,
because
let me say it this way. When you go out in the last 6 months, would you say you've been working independently for yourself, all money for yourself? Or you have any kind of agency,
all
club,
for me.
manager, anything that's involved in the middle that takes a cut? If anybody's taking a cut, well, that's not independent. Would you say you're independent?
I'm not understanding your question.
I'm labeling two type of people. I want to say independent and contract, right? So I'm asking you, do you
Yeah,
consider yourself independent that all the money you make is always yours, all of it? So because in a contract, in any type of contract, if it's through the web or in a club or an agency that's finding you escorts, all those take a cut. Any,
of course, but that's normal.
mm, so I
In
was at
America,
that.
it's the
So
same.
you make your money
Even if
in a
you pay
club.
less,
You've been making your money in a club.
and with the agency. Unlike here right now, I'm with the agency, like the escort agency.
Escort agency.
But like, yeah, it's like um, last day was really good because yeah, like you know, as I said, like on the page it says you work for the you pay for the time, so
If
I
I
don't
ask you
have
a
to do
question, will you
anything.
be honest with me?
Yeah,
When you go on an escort car, out of
yeah,
10, out of 10 calls, how many of them involve any kind of sex?
nothing, never. I don't do that.
None.
That's what I'm telling you.
What the fuck? That don't happen like that here.
Yeah, and that's what I'm telling you. Because on the page it says you pay for the time. And you know, last day it was on Sunday. I went to Cologne, it's another city in Germany, and oh my god, you don't know what happened. Like it was like this guy paid like 1,700 euro. Well, 500 goes to the agency, 1,200 for me.
Right.
And I was in another city. Well, it was like 4 hours away, but still, I was like, he was like paying for like one day, but of course I knew I will not stay that time. So I was like I was like, how do I do that? And you know, I like plan to leave the same day to my city because I don't like to sleep like even if I don't do nothing, I don't like to be like with a stranger, you know, for the night. So,
So you
like
don't do
he was like,
sleepovers.
actually not. No, so I was with the guy, and like you know what happened. So you know, the agency, they sent me to a profile which was not me because they always do it. You know, they use fake pictures. That's what I'm telling you.
That's
So
bait
the
and
guy was
switch.
like,
We call that bait and switch. They bait you and then they switch you.
yeah. Well, the guy was like, okay, so is that you? On a, like, this is not you, but it's no problem because you're like very beautiful. But you're like look like very young. Like, I'm just like afraid because you look very young and I don't want to get in trouble, you know. And I was like, yeah, I'm over 18. You don't have to be in trouble. So yeah. So he was like, but he was seeing I'm not that on a picture, and then he was like, so do you like that? How do I say it? Like, he wanted to tie me up, and I was like, first, I don't do that, you know. Like, you know, like it was like his fetish, you know. So I was like, no, I don't do that. And he was like, oh, because it says on your profile, and I was like, I don't know. And then, like,
Wow.
I was like acting like weird, you know. But I did it like on extra to fuck him up so he can cancel it, you know. I already had the money, so I was like, because he was like, yeah, so I'm just figuring out what we can do, like, as you don't like that and this and that, because I was arguing, like, I was ordering you because I was thinking like you like that, and I was like, and he was like, I'm like very mad now at the agency, not at you. So we went like out because I was like, let's do a walk first and get to know each other. Then we went like out for a walk, like for like I don't know half an hour, and I was like very quiet, and I found it like weird. I don't know. So he was like all the time, oh, you're very shy and stuff like that. I was like, no, and I was like on the phone all the time to fuck him up, you know, because I wanted like to get home the same day. And so he was like, um, yeah, it's like really weird because he was like asking me questions from my profile, and of course I didn't know it because it's not my profile. And he was like, yeah, you
Right.
know what? I think like he was like asking first, like, are you doing it like for you, or does someone like insult you to do this job? And I was like, no, and this and that. He was like, maybe I'm just like doing it to stay in this country, and if not, they get my passport away and stuff like that. I was like, no. He was like, so I found it like very weird and stuff like that. And you know, I think we do it like that. You just go home,
It's
like
not.
we
It's
just
not.
like
Can I stop you? It's not weird. When a guy is hiring or when a guy is getting a girl, well, it's kind of trying to. It's intriguing to find out why she's there. Is she's there willingly? Does she
that's
like?
why
Does she really like doing it? Because at some
that's why
point,
it was weird
no,
for him.
because at some point he's judging you to try to convince you to be his girl. At some point,
Yeah.
depending on what you say, he will come up. See, some of these sites, the way they run their shit is like a dating site, and it's like a very expensive dating site to meet girls that are willing to probably, and not a girlfriend, but a regular.
Hmm.
See what I'm saying? When a guy pays $1,200, he's trying to set something up for the long run.
That's what I was saying. Like it was like weird for him because I'm not like the girl on the profile and this and that, you know.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Let's just cancel this, and I think it's better. I hope you're not mad at me." He was like, "If I'm mad at him because
Do you
he
get all your
canceled," I
money
was
when
like,
he
"No."
cancels?
Yeah, he says you can like just keep the money and that's okay. And he ordered me a taxi and also paid for it. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, I did. And I was like
Wow.
going back on the same day. I spent like 2 hours with him in total, like, you know, not
And
even two
how
hours.
old are you?
21.
How old was he?
Oh, he was like maybe 50. I don't know.
Yeah, he's an older guy.
He was like, yeah, that's what, you
And in
know,
your
some people
mind,
don't care about the money.
in your mind, you think it's an average guy who is paying you $1,700?
Well, that's like the people who have like, because also the hotel,
That's
he
not.
was like
I
five
don't
star
care where.
hotel.
I don't care where you living at. You can be living in Germany, in Russia, in America, in Africa, in Spain, anywhere. If the saying the money is balanced, 1,700 Germany money or American money or Brazilian money is a lot for a man to give a woman for her time. That's a guy
Yeah.
who is fucking desperate looking for a girl that he could probably pick.
And not to be a
Yeah,
girlfriend. I reckon again, these guys don't want a girlfriend. They want a regular girl that could come around
I
when
know.
he need her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like some days before, I also had another guy, and like I was like just like also like 1 2 hours with him. I was just like talking with him, and then I was eating, and he was like, "Oh, so what we gonna do now?" And I was like, he was seeing that I don't do nothing, and he was like, "Oh, you know what? Just like get your clothes on, and we just like cancel this. You keep the money." I'm like
Whoa.
very proud that I don't. That I'm like he was like mad, but he was like. I'm very glad that I don't have to worry about money. And yeah, it was like this
Yeah.
on, but yeah,
He mad, but he want to show off at the same time because he's a man. So he's letting you know he's upset, but he's not really upset about the money.
there was another guy. But yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm trying to
But
waken
that's
up.
what I always do,
I'm
and that's what
no,
what's good
hold
about the
on.
company.
Wow. Listen, can I say something to you? Maybe so you could look at it a different way. Because if you're trying to get forward and if you're trying to get to the millions, these the motherfuckers you gotta have on your side. Every one of them that are doing whatever. These two last scenarios you told me, even when he replied, these are got. That's what it calls a trick. That's what most of these girls call. I got a trick. Not fuck this word
Oh,
sugar.
I know that. So
Not the
like in
word sugar.
Germany,
Not the word sugar daddy, but a trick. Sugar daddy
it
is
doesn't
another
work here.
thing. Sugar daddy, you fucking a sugar daddy. Yeah, a girl says she got a sugar
No, but you
daddy.
don't understand. The guys got scammed from the agency, you know? Of course he wanted more, but like he got the wrong girl to do more.
Yeah, that's bad on
So
the
that's what I'm
agency.
saying.
Eventually, that agency is going to change its name and do it all over again in another name. As I've been through, I'm 55 years old. I ran an agency here, beating those guys out for the simple fact that none of my girls ever did that. You create clientele. The more clientele you have, the less dudes you got to fuck with. And if you can get with five guys that make you 1,500 or 15,000 or 10,000 or whatever you get out of it, if it's $2,000
They don't
job,
do that over here.
no,
They don't do that over here. And like if you do it, you have to fuck, and I don't do that, you know. So
no,
I'm
no,
good
no,
like
no.
that.
I'm talking about tricking with a motherfucker. That these are businessmen that's doing this. All these guys that you talking about, the two last guys you spoke about that had
But
money, like
they wanted to do something. They wanted to do something, you know. So they won't like
yeah,
book me again just to like talk and whatever.
yeah, you gotta snap on them on an idea, bro. I'm telling you, that's your promotion gig right there. I think you're very talented singing, and if you go in that route with one of these guys, and don't give them the sob story of anything, you tell them, man, I'm trying to make it, bitch, and I could use some support. And show them what you're doing. Turn the whole
But people
conversation.
here are very different. Even if the girl
Have
is
you
good,
tried it
you know.
before? Have you personally tried it? Don't tell me nothing about it. Have you personally took one of your tricks and use him as a as using it as you're going to go interview in Motown and you're trying to get him to sign you off for a record? Because if he can give you some money for your dream, that's signing you off for a record, correct? Have you ever tried to
Yeah, but people
pitch?
are not like that here.
I ain't asked you if they are or not. You might.
Because that's what I'm telling you. Even the people who are sugar daddies, they get bored of that. Even if she does everything, they get bored here, you know. And they are like very, I don't know, they're like very greedy here. Even if they pay it, you know, they're like very greedy here.
Well, you show me two generous men that was not really happy about the service, and even though they wasn't happy, they were very
They
generous
always
with
work
you.
like this
Yeah,
right
they
now.
were generous with you and kind. So I'm
What
hearing
you
two
mean?
stories. Huh?
What you mean?
The guy who gave you even a Uber back home or a taxi, whatever. If you got a taxi, that was more than being fucking generous because taxis are expensive. So if he wanted to get you home in the most cheap way, he would have got your Uber.
Oh yeah, it was an Uber.
Okay. The other guy explained to you how much money he has. He was upset, but he still gave you your money. You didn't get gypped. You got your money.
No, that's not what I'm telling you. They don't have no other choice because you pay at the beginning, and that's what I'm telling you because of the
Yeah.
agency. Even if we get in a fight, they don't get the money back, so it's like they can do nothing about it.
You know any you know that you have credit cards, right? And you know that if you want to dispute any one of your claims for any problems, you can always get your money back. That's what happens on the back end for the guy. If he
He
fights it,
pays me in cash.
oh, he paying you in cash.
Of
Whoa.
course.
He gave you $1,700 in cash.
Um, no, the 1,200 in cash.
Oh, so he paid up on front money of 500
And
to
that's what I'm
to
telling you.
meet
Every
you,
time they book on this agency, like on every agency, but
and they
you
still
always
gave
give
you
the
the
money up
and
front.
he only gives the agency money up front. That's up front to me is when the agency collects the money before he even see you. So they only collect.
Oh no, that was just because I was from another city, so you have to pay something before. But if it's the same city, then they pay all like to the girl. But what I'm saying, like up
Whoa.
front, is like exactly when we meet, like, hey, how are you? And then you give the money, like at the beginning, you know.
So the agency don't have no idea if he gave you or not gave you the money.
Um,
They're going by
of
word.
course.
They're going by word. They're going by what the guy says. Yeah, I gave her the money, and then you say, yeah, he gave me the money, and then it's either no, I didn't give him the money, and he gave you the money. No, he didn't give me the money. But there's no scenarios that disagree. Did he give you money? No, and he's saying yes, and you saying no.
No, I have to tell the truth because you know that
Because you
I.
won't get no more work after that.
What do you mean?
If that ever happens, the girl they'll
No,
lose the.
because he has to pay me. He have to pay me because I have to pay them too. You know.
Yeah. America is wild. That's why I'm asking you questions. This is shit that happened to me during my escort agency, little agency time. I've had many problems with guys cancel and try and got the money back because it's credit card. The cash business, I had guys try to cancel in the moment, and then that turned into fights. Yeah,
Yeah, we don't do it like that, you know, because everything is like with cash, obviously.
yeah. And you never had a
That's what I'm
guy
telling. Like,
never
that's what
wanna.
I'm telling. They have to keep my because I already have the money, and you know, I don't give it back, and I'm not even allowed to get it back.
Yeah. So you when you get that money, you ready to leave. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, from when you gotta get the money right up front. So from when you enter the door, your mind is on how to get out the door.
Well, like that's what I'm telling. Like I just trying to fuck them up, and they just like, oh, sorry, we just cancel it, and they know their money is gone, you know. So
Wow.
they can't do nothing because on the
No.
website, it clearly says we don't have to like you are paying for the
The
time
time,
and
right?
not for like services or whatever. Like of course they think they're gonna get a service, but it's not like required. You don't have. I'm not like obligated to do this. That's what I'm telling you.
Wow. So that agency is the one that really put their name on the ground. I'm sure those agencies change names every so often.
They have four agencies. They're all the same people, and that's what
Yeah,
I was telling you
because
that they have all like their
uh,
imprint in England, you know, with English number and everything. They're not like even legal here in Germany. So people still book them. They have so many like bookings every day, and they told me to put me blonde because blonde will get more
attraction. Yeah,
requests in here
it's
in
just
this
a thing
state.
with a guy. I don't know what it is. The blonde hair does something to the willy.
Just in the state where I'm in. So many people pay more for them. So that's why I was like keeping like a wig and yeah.
He should put on a wig. Yeah, you gotta get you a blonde wig. You gotta play all the roles, bro. And just don't worry that it's not you. Just try to look like the girl at least. If she have blonde, put blonde. If she has brown, put a fucking brown. Put them black.
Yeah, I know, but like most of the pictures look like so I don't know, not fake, but like you see it's not me because yeah, and people write it like they have bad reviews and everything, but they don't care because they still get like many requests every day, so they don't care.
Well, negative reviews give you positive outcomes,
Hmm.
especially in today's world. Like everybody has an opinion. Yeah. So they go to read the reviews, and if they agree with you, then the company goes to hell. Everybody start writing bad
And
reviews.
everybody's like commenting, "Oh, I got a different girl from pictures. It was not the girl from pictures, and this and that."
Yeah, you gotta get a customer to say no. I didn't get to say the same thing, but I got this girl, and she was awesome. And when that happens, you start making a bankroll. Yeah, on their own website, they're gonna recommend you.
Oh, that's what I was telling you, that I want to like start the website because I know that many requests will come if I do it like them, you know.
Yeah, but you still gotta promote it over there. I don't have a clue how to promote. I don't even speak German. I wouldn't even know how to promote it in German.
I know
That
some
would.
pages how to promote it. That's like I know how to do it. I just tell you that I want to like the pictures like
And you told
that.
me the VK is not a German website. Y'all don't use that like a Facebook.
What?
You you use Facebook, right? What do y'all have as social media over there? It ain't let me see what the fucking name is. VK
I have Facebook, but I don't really use it to be honest.
VK VK search V contacte. Huh, that's almost Spanish. V contacte. Contacte is a German word or a Russian word?
Yeah, German. It means contact.
Because that's almost
Contact.
Spanish. It's just spelled different. Kontakte. Contacte.
Yeah, like contact.
Yeah, but that's how you spell it in German?
Like in German, it's with the K.
Right. They have a K in it two times. Kontakte. Contacte. So V
Yeah,
Contacte is a social network that's from Germany, I think it is. Russian. VK is a Russian online social media social networking service based in St. Petersburg. VK is available in multiple languages, but it is primarily used by Russian. You don't speak Russian.
no.
No, we ain't going to Russia either, but Russia blowing shit up right now.
I don't like Russians.
I have a friend in Latvia.
Oh,
You know what that is?
yeah.
Is that close to you?
Well, not that close, but with the plane, everything is nearby in Europe, you know.
Well, it's
You can
definitely
go
close.
everywhere
It's
with
on your
cars.
side of the fucking world, so it's in your neck of the woods.
Huh?
It's in your side of the world. It's
Like in Europe, everything with the plane is like 1 or 2 hours away, you know.
you can drive to Europe though, right?
Drive?
Yeah.
Not from America.
No, not from here, but from where you at. You could drive to all these places you're talking about. You could drive to
I
Latvia.
can.
Yeah, it's on
I
your.
can. I can also drive to Spain, but it would take 2 hours, so nobody does that. To be honest, everybody takes the plane.
Really?
Yeah, because who wanna go like 2 hours? That's like not normal for here. People would take a plane for 2 hours and then,
It
not two
takes
days.
it takes me just an hour to go and come from taking my daughter to a horse lessons every day.
From where?
From where I live to where the horses are, it's 30 minutes and 30 minutes back, 1 hour.
But with a car or what?
Yeah, every day. In the car, of course, in the car. Who the hell is gonna do that? Walking. No. And to go to Miami from where I'm at right now, all the way deep in Miami Beach, fuck, you're gonna be an hour and a half in the car.
Yeah, but like if you go to LA, that's like really far from you, so you have to take a plane.
Wow. To go to Disney World is 4 hours in the car from where I'm at. It takes 4 hours
Wow.
in a car. And you drive that shit.
Drive?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I've driven all over the place.
All over the place.
Hello. Oh yeah, I've driven from Florida all the way to Texas. That takes a whole day.
Wow.
One whole day going and then a whole nother day coming. So you go, you sleep, you wake up, you come back.
That's crazy. We don't do that over here because we have trains and everything, you know?
Oh shit. No, we don't got like trains like we don't have. Every city have
That's
trains, but those only for the city.
Yeah, I know, but like those trains over here in Europe, you go like even from the Netherlands to Germany, you go by train, you know?
Right. Okay, I see what you say that we don't drive. No, we don't have a train system like that here. You can't
Yeah,
go.
it's really nice. Today it was like 5 hours with the train, and it was like from North Germany to South Germany. I'm now in South Germany, 5 hours with the train.
Okay. Okay, that's why
from
you don't.
north to
So you
south.
don't even need a fucking car.
No, that's what I'm telling you. Because like everything with the train, and the train is like really comfortable here. Like the train that goes to another city,
Yeah, and
or
then our trains are
yeah.
raggedy. The ones that they have, they're small and raggedy. They're always killing people and running over cars.
Next time I send you a picture when I'm in the train, so you see.
Wow. See, that's the kind of pictures you need to be promoting. Shit like that constantly. You don't need to be promoting um, anything else. You're trying to promote your life and the upcoming of you. What is your stage name as a singer?
Um, Sally Spring.
Sally Springs? Ain't that your real name? No, right?
Huh?
Is that your real government name? Mom's name? That
Not
she,
Spring. Spring is not my real name, but
Sally
Sally,
is your
yes.
real first name?
Yeah.
Okay. As a singer, right?
My legal name.
Oh shit, okay. And stage name as a singer is your legal name, and stage name as a escort is what's your favorite name as an escort? You change it all the time.
They have like profiles, and they
Oh, so
just
they
send
give you fucking names, so you don't even have
every time. Yeah.
you walking around with no identity and making
Yeah, it's
money.
like today I have an appointment, and the girl just like look like the 30-year old. I
Wow.
don't know.
But you okay? So you beat out. You get lucky because you're all beautiful. You're all young. You just got to put whatever hair color they want, and then
Even if I won't be like, there's some reviews like which said, for example, I did not send the girl back even she was ugly, but I don't send her back because they like shame. They have a shame to send them back. You know, some men here are very like they are like really shameful. You know,
a pride.
they are like
I won't say shame.
shy.
I won't say shame. I will use that as a pride. They have pride in themselves that they wouldn't do that to a woman.
Yeah.
Right. They don't. So,
They're like that. They're like really nice in the face, but like at the back they talk like bad reviews. You know.
but basically to the company.
And he was like commenting, oh, there was a fat girl, not to me, but like just I don't know, to a girl. There was a fat girl at my door, and it was not like no. He was like she had a fat ass because many German don't
Don't
like
why?
fat ass
Yeah, I
here.
know that.
They like really skinny. So
Yeah.
they was like she had a fat ass, and they're like, oh my god, no, and this and that. She was like this and that.
That's
She was not like the picture because they like skinny woman,
right.
you know,
A
in
true white
Germany.
guy, a true white guy don't want a woman with a big ass. A true American guy does not want a woman with a white guys don't like big asses. A woman who has a big
Really?
ass, yeah, a white woman
Some
with a big
do.
no. That's not a white dude, white dude. That's more of a what I call them white niggas because he been around a lot of black folks already. He done got caught on to what a big ass does. But a white boy who never fuck a big ass, he don't want a big ass. He afraid of it.
Yeah.
Remember them white? Yeah, white boys got little dicks, so they don't see how they could get the dick in there with the big ass. So that's a hang up for them. That's why they don't want it because they can't fuck it.
Yeah.
A white boy can't fuck a big ass. he has
Yeah,
to,
many Germans like skinny, you know.
because he could get in. His little Willie could get in with a little skinny girl. Yeah, yeah, because she's skinny. She have no butt, so he can finally fuck it. But when you have a big booty, he have a little Willie he can't reach. Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, I'm
I
telling
never
you,
thought of that.
white boys are like that. So they keep to what they know. It fit like a glove. Don't need to change it. Skinny girls are good.
They like have really, they don't like fake nails, they don't like makeup, they like really natural and not like really skinny and, you know?
Well, you watch Andrew Tate, right? And that's what he tried to explain to women. This thing about I don't like fingernails, fake fingernails. I personally don't like them.
You
You
don't like
suppose
them?
no. I prefer a woman to grow her own fucking fingernails. Yeah, it shows more when you take the time to grow them and manicure them and take care of them. A girl
Mm.
who slaps on nails shows that she's cutting corners. You check what I'm trying to get at you?
Yeah.
Because a girl who takes care of herself wouldn't need to slap on nails. She would.
I know, but I mean,
All she got to do is slap fingernail polish on her nails because she's growing these motherfuckers. Because
but you know, some girls just like to because it look pretty with like diamonds on, and they just like to
well,
design
you do
and
that to
like
your own fingernails. No problem with designing them. I said I don't have a problem with long fingernails. I have a problem with slap on fingernails. And
no, because they won't grow like the square. You know, they're like a different form if they designed. They look
sweetheart,
more cleaner.
I'm a man and I cut my fingernails very often because these bitches be growing. Like if I leave my fingernails for 6 months, I will have a woman's hand because they will be fucking long as hell. So if I couldn't grow fingernails like that and I manicure myself, I'm sure that my wife don't. Yeah,
But they grow different. They have like a different form.
well,
You know.
they grow to whatever. I'm not being picky. I don't need them to be 6 inches long. It makes me wonder how do a woman wipe her butt with fingernails that long?
That's possible,
I imagine you wear
of
them. You
course.
should know. And you got a big butt.
Yeah.
So it's like
People think
you pull with
people
one.
think that's hard, but no, that's not. You just like put it in.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you. It's uncomfortable. I wouldn't go there. Even my toenails. I'm always cutting my shit. I don't like long fingernails. But my wife has never used any kind of add-on fingernails, not even stripping. She grow her own little nails, and I've always told her that looks more sexy than a slap-on fingernails. Because first of all, we know no fingernails grow that long. You know, for you to grow 6 inches, that use like on the Guinness Book of Records. Anybody else? Yeah, it's a
Mine
slap.
always fell off.
Your
Didn't
who?
grow not good.
They always fall off.
They they always like grow like you know like really weird because I don't know how to explain it,
But
but
they don't need to be that long. You just need them yours with some fingernail polish. Oh,
you don't understand.
you
You
don't
know the
understand.
polish.
Look, you
The
ever
polish
watch?
doesn't last. You have to like every day do it again and again and again.
That's stupid. When all you have to do is put some paint on whatever you have, and do it what you have. If you, that's what men are looking for, more natural stuff today.
I know, but mine always like fell off and this and that. They don't have a nice form, you know, because I don't have like I don't know how to explain it. It just don't. They're not like hard. They like really soft, so they don't grow like really good. You know, they like always don't have a form.
Your natural nails.
Mhm.
Okay. You complain.
Because
Yeah, I think sometimes women criticize themselves too much. I was yesterday with
no,
a
like
whole.
that's really the truth. Because I always also get like skin. My skin is like pouring off. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. Uh, so no, you should be promoting yourself, girl. I don't know. I think the same way I was afraid to turn on the camera, I think everybody is afraid of seeing themselves on the camera, even though they always aspire to be on the camera, especially in this age today. Even the old 80-year-old want to be in front of a camera. Um, I just try to help people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you. I don't know. If I was you, and I didn't want to do nothing sexual with a guy, I would be pitching to all of them and practicing for whenever. Obviously, you're gonna reach one day, and they got the money to spend. Believe that.
For
Yeah.
sure, but of course they want something in return, you know.
Everybody wants something in return. A guy, a guy. I'm telling you from a guy's point of view. A guy can have a relationship with a woman, non-sexual, and that relationship is so fulfilling that he will look forward to
Yeah, but I
seeing you.
won't have a relationship with them.
No, no, I'm not talking about okay. When I say relationship, you're thinking of sex. A guy and a woman can,
Love relationship.
uh, a guy and a woman can do enough for a guy without having to be in bed. Is what I'm trying to get at. A woman.
Yeah, but they're not paying for that if you don't like do nothing sexual.
Hmm. So they give you money and say, "Give me a blowjob like that fast." Really? I don't think it works like that. They gotta beat around the bush, because first of all, he don't even know if you're the police. Well, it's illegal there, right? Yeah.
It's legal, yeah.
So he could just give you money and say, "I want some pussy now." To take your clothes off right away.
I don't understand what you're saying.
That when they give you the money, they want play right away.
Well, look, for example, it depends how many hours they book. If they book like
Ah,
4 hours, of course they think we have time. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm just like trying to like take the time and like to say, oh, let's go eat, and then keep them like outside, and then oh, sorry, the time's over or whatever. If it's just like I can do nothing and we're in a bad world, I tell them I'm like acting weird, and he says, oh, you don't want to, and I'm like. And some like so I just like always do something like this, so they're like, oh, so we cancel it, and well, there I have my money. And as I get like every day some new people. I don't need them, because I always get every day new people, and I never do nothing.
right.
So I'm telling you.
So the guy that's gone 4 hours, you don't try to make him spend all the money you can make him spend in 4 hours.
What you mean?
Make him buy you continue. He give you the seven. He gave you the 1,200 when you get there. Um,
Hmm.
you don't try to exploit him for more money, and keep making him wait till the ending to get his prize.
No, because if I would do that, because look, the 1,200 was for 18 hours, and how do I can do that without like 18 hours? First of all,
Whoa,
I would have to stay 18
18
hours,
hours
and
for 1,200. That's an abuse.
1,700. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So that's the point. So
That's
that's why I
more
was like
hours
trying
than
to
hundreds.
go away fast.
Wow, yeah, that's an
Also, you told me,
abuse. Why 18? You don't even get 18 for the 18
yeah,
hours. Whoa.
yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They pay, but they pay for the time.
Wow.
And of course, I don't have to do nothing, but obviously I have to stay the time. So that's what I'm telling you. I'm trying to get rid of fast, and like usually it always, yeah, I always can do it.
Yeah. Almost. So, soon
Like
one guy is not going to give you the money. He's going to take that shit back before you get out there.
no, he cannot because I have the money already.
Can you call the police if he fucks with you?
No, no, you don't understand. He cannot call police on me because he
No,
booked
you. Can
this
you
whole.
call the police on him if he tries to
I
take your
can,
money?
yeah, and
Right?
I would be in the right because on the
Right.
page it says you pay for the time, so I'm in the right.
The police will tell him give her back the money if he takes it away from you. Ha! That's
Yeah, but he cannot
hilarious.
because I always have my bag. And people here are not like in America. They're not like just like grabbing everything back, or no, they
Yeah,
don't
because in
touch girls
America they
like
know
that.
it's illegal. That's why they do it here, and nobody can't say nothing if the police happen to come. But over there, since it's illegal, you have the right to call the police on his ass and say he just took my fucking money.
But he cannot take my money because I always have my money in my bag, and he
Okay.
cannot like do nothing,
Well, he can't. He
and
got
they won't
okay.
even touch a girl.
We were just using words like you say he can't, but he really can. He's stronger than you, probably mostly, and he just don't do it because they're more ethical. The guys
They
over there,
don't they don't uh, they don't touch girls over here,
no, they don't. They have
because
everything to
also
lose.
they're like look, they use their real name on the hotel, and the agency has their real name,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they know
He
that,
used
so
a
they
card.
can't do nothing because most of the time these men are married, so they want to like not get into
Oh,
trouble because then
yeah,
the wife
yeah.
will know. And that's what I'm telling you. That's why you can do these things like that because they can't do nothing, and they
Wow.
won't do.
You won't
Most of
be.
them are married.
You will not. Well, I started off asking you how would you make your, how you make your money in the last 6 months. That shit you won't be able to do here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be able to do that here. You got any kind of diplomas at anywhere in school?
No.
Huh. Yeah, you won't be able to do that. You're not gonna get away like that here.
I know. That's why I
Oof.
didn't do that over there because I know
No.
that America is like really dangerous. Everybody here like
Yes. you
gone.
could end up somewhere fucked up. You could fuck if you catch the wrong motherfucker at the
I
wrong
know.
time.
Here
Yeah.
don't, because of
Hi.
course I will not meet with like because, for example, if you do it like online, but then you have to do it because you write with the person. But if they book through an agency, you don't write with the guy, you don't have no contact, so you don't have like a contract which is say, because that is another thing. If you do it like privately online on a website, they have to write because you write it before what you do. But still, even then, nobody has proof if you done it or not. But like, for example, then there are many Turkish people and they are aggressive, so you won't ever meet with them. You only, and for example, in the agency, they prove everybody, and they're like always German people with like respect, and mostly like older guys, you know.
Yeah,
So
they don't have like
yeah,
background checks. If you because you have the guy's real name, all you gotta do is run him through a screening, and you find out a lot about the guy. That's how I did my shit. When the guy booked with a credit card, that he has to use a credit card, they
they
book
have
it
the ID.
that we check them out and we try to look out the address too in the Google Maps, and that's how I did my shit because I want to know where the girl was going. I worried about the girls, and I only charge
But
how
like the here
uh,
are always in a hotel, you know, and the hotels here are really safe, you know, and nobody could ever do something in a hotel.
yeah, the houses always have to be big houses or hotels. I never did little neighborhood houses, no. And I used to stay away from black dudes
Yeah,
because they're
the black
aggressive.
dudes don't even have money here, so
No, the
the black
black
dudes
dudes
don't
are
even have
aggressive.
money.
No, they used to pay it. That they were aggressive. They were really aggressive with the girls. Yeah, they'll
Like
try to
over
get.
here, it's always like German old man, sometimes not that old, sometimes like 30, 40, whatever, but like not like in my age, never, because they don't have money over here. It's like always businessmen who travel from this city to another city. They just want to like for some hours with a girl and that's it,
So
you know. So,
a young man, 21 years old, won't be having a lot of money in Germany.
no,
Wow,
that's what I was like surprised
really?
that people over there has so much money in America. When I was in America, I was like, what? Oh my God, these people here are rich. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, everybody here could be have $1 million. There's little kids with $1 million.
Everybody has so many businesses. Everybody has so much money. I was still
But
like,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. Even little kids make companies.
yeah, I know. Here, nobody here makes like 5K. Nobody. And if I tell people
Oh,
I make 7K, I'm like the highest, you know, because nobody even makes that here. 10K is like, oh my God, you're rich. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ever does it here. The
a
average here
month.
is
You're
like,
saying a month, right?
yeah, man. People here
Wow.
do like 2,000 maximum, but not like
Whoa.
yeah, like normal job. They just have one job, 9 to 5, and that's it. They don't have another business or no,
No
just like
hustle.
the
No
businessman.
hustle.
No, just that's what I'm saying. Just the businessman can afford this escrow or whatever. Or some guys who do it like online on the private. If you do it like on private, well, some guys pay like 400 or 500, but they like use all their work money to just book an escort. So
Let me ask you a dumb
yeah,
question real quick. Um, um, is marijuana legal in Germany? Hell no.
no, it's not legal.
They probably kill you over there for having weed and drugs.
No, but for example, it's in the Netherlands it's legal, but in Germany not.
Explain that to me. What do you mean Netherlands and Germany? There's just next two countries next to each other, right?
That's why everybody goes to the Netherlands because Amsterdam is a city to smoke weed, and the whole
Ah, okay,
Netherlands,
okay. See, I don't know.
everybody
I
only
don't know
smokes in
shit.
Amsterdam.
When you talk to me about that area where you live in, I don't have no imagery in my head of what you're saying at all. But I'm
The
picturing now
Netherlands is another country,
right
and
next door,
like in
border.
Europe, it's not. Yeah, in Europe it's not legal. Just in the Netherlands, it's legal for whatever reason. I don't know, but they want to legalize it in Germany. I don't know. They're like still in the
You
process.
say Europe and put Germany in there. When you say Europe to me, my wife is from England, and when you say Europe, I think of the little island she lived
England is not Europe anymore.
on. Okay. Well, okay. Oh
But
fuck.
yeah, it's like also 1 hour with the plane away if I want to go to London.
When did that happen?
No, I'm just saying like London. If you go to a plane, You'll be there in 1 hour.
Okay. So you right
But you
there.
cannot. But if you drive, it's like maybe I don't know,
3 hours.
12 hours.
No, 1 hour.
No,
In plane will be like 3 hours.
and plane is 1 hour, and like if you drive, it's like maybe 12 hours because it's like over the sea, you know. So it's like
Oh
far.
shit! So you gotta go all the way around.
Yeah, but the plane is fast, so that's why.
I guess so. No, we don't use planes here like that. If you can drive, you take your ass in the car and drive.
But
Uh,
for example, it's not allowed here if you smoke even a joint. It's not allowed, you know.
and plane
But people do
tickets.
it all the time. They just like have to. People do it, but just like they go in a corner or whatever, you know. But if you get caught, well, it's not like not that bad, but they write it down
I
on
would
the
love to
paper.
visit Germany one day.
No, you won't. And also, if you
Fucking
have
tell
like
me
a
that I
drug,
want.
if they write down something about drugs, you cannot go to America. You cannot go because this what I was going with an ESTA. The ESTA is for America and for Mexico and Canada, you know, without the visa. So you only get permission if you don't have like nothing negative, you know, on the police or whatever. If you have drug that you're a drug dealer, whatever, you won't never get into America. Like at least for 5 years, you won't get in
I can't go
unless
to.
the paper is
I can't go
clean.
to Germany.
No, it's from Germany. No, it's from Europe to America. The
It
Americans are like strict, you
it
know.
works the both ways. When I tried to go to England, and that was a long time ago. That was very long time ago. I tried to go to England with my wife, and she ended up going by herself because I couldn't go because I had a murder charge.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I can't travel nowhere.
Oh,
Yeah, I can't hop. I could go from America to America easy, no problem. I could even go Puerto Rico and St. Thomas and those places, but I can't go Jamaica.
oh.
Yeah, I can't go anywhere that's not U.S. They won't let me
But you
in.
don't miss nothing here.
They're not gonna
It's
let.
boring.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's really boring.
it's just the fact that they don't want to let me in that creates the curiosity of why they won't let me in.
I don't know.
And I
But
watch
you
a lot
don't
of
miss nothing
internet,
here.
and I don't like castles. Mhm. And that's
Yeah, but if you, for example, if you're a drug dealer out here, you probably make like maximum 3K a month, nothing more.
what.
Yeah. No, if, I'm talking about marijuana. But if you're like really, really, really good, maybe you make like 5K like on cocaine or whatever. But like you have to be really, really good, like have your clients, and, you know. But usually you don't make nothing. Like people risk they sell marijuana for like 2K a month. I'm like what? Like for nothing. They risk ass.
Wow. How much money you making if I could ask you from the agency doing the escort, you'll say in a month, give or take.
Depends because you know I always I'm like I came
Wow.
today and I'm staying for 10 days, so I don't know how much will I make. But like last month, for example, I was not working with the agency, but I was like doing some jobs, yeah, some single jobs, and also I was like stripping, but not like many days. I was stripping in another city, like going for 3 days, and yeah, just like 3 days, 2 times. And yeah, last month I made like 7,000 in total.
Wow.
Just like
Okay.
yeah.
So you made more than the average drug dealer on the corner. That's hilarious. But
Yeah.
that's how it is here
People
too.
here see me as like really big because you know nobody makes like as that much money as me. So everybody is like, "Oh my God, you're rich" and stuff like that. And I'm like, "Oh my God, that's so
But that's
funny."
how it is here. But the thing, and it's not really a big difference of here and there. Yeah. The only thing is that our economies are different. So what you
America's more expensive to be honest. Like
right? So our
yeah,
economy are different. So what a guy makes, like, I could go by the year. The average Joe who has an average job will be making anywhere from 26,000 to around 36,000.
but if you're for example if you're a stripper, you make so much more.
You will be making probably the same thing like you making that 3 times the amount of whatever he's making here. So a stripper would rake in like 120, 160 per year.
Yeah.
And she gotta work every 5 days at least, 2 days off. If she kicks the 7 days, she make it to the
Oh,
maximum.
really?
Yeah.
Like, how much would you say a stripper makes a week?
A stripper making on a slow day would make probably like a Monday anywhere from 150 to 300, depending what she does too. I'm
Oh, really?
basically looking at a stripper who don't do VIP rooms. She's basically working her ass off on knowing how to
Yeah.
work, knowing how to do the floor,
But how
and
many hours?
a regular shift, 8 hours.
8 hours. But when I was in Philly, I was working only 6 hours.
Well, it depends where you at, dude. I can't. All these clubs got okay. All of them got opening at 12, and then the cutoff time is usually 6. Some say 7, some say 8 to start the mid shift,
Oh, okay.
because you have first shift, mid shift, and late night shift. Because after, let's say for instance, which one open the latest? Tootsie's open to 6 o'clock. So a girl could come to work at 12 o'clock midnight.
Because I always see, like, people over here always think that strippers there make so much money because of those TikTok videos, which everybody's
No,
saying,
no, no.
oh, make every day $1,000.
That's not every day. That's not every day.
Huh?
That ain't every day.
Oh.
And if it's every day, the only way it's every day because she create clientele. She's doing favors, and she's that bitch is not getting away with all that without a fucking. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that.
Yeah.
She fucking sucking, doing the titty job, doing the hand job. I don't care what you want to call it. You fucking. It's yeah. Yeah, and
people always think like, oh, they throw so much money at the pictures. You always see videos with all the money on the floor and everything.
That don't happen every day. I'm telling you, I live here. That's them guys put that shit up, but that don't happen every day. It ain't an everyday thing.
Oh, okay.
No. And I want to say, let me defend myself. Any club that have money throwing around like that, it's a club that goes up and goes down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's a whole bunch of illegal motherfuckers in there doing a whole bunch of illegal activities.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we have a club here like that, the office. The office, every month, the police raise that bitch at least 12 times. Because it's in the perfect spot. It's right next to a highway. You could get mugged fucking around out in the parking lot of the office. It's a black club. It's a very small little club. It has food in it though. They sell you food in there and liquor. But the parking lot is dangerous because the exit is right next to the highway. So motherfuckers shoot you and get away. Yeah, and there's always promoting. They're very good at the internet. So whenever they're looking for somebody, they usually find them through the videos in that club, and that's why they get rated. Yeah, and then the other one is.
I need to take a shower because my appointment's in 1 hour. I will call you later, right?
Yeah, I told you call me whenever, but I know you be busy. So it's whenever you got time, you gotta lick me up. I'm 24/7.
All right. See you later.
Okay, dope. That was a cool conversation with a stripper in Germany. I be tripping, bro. So hopefully I recorded the whole thing. Um, no, I'm not. Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot what the fuck I was doing. I was trying to go in there and customize the fucking heading. I wanted to put my new youth link. I'm sure that's where I left off. Uh-huh. Hello, can I help you?
Please continue to hold. The next available agent will be right with you.
What the fuck?
We sent you several notices in the mail regarding the coverage on your vehicle.
Man, stop it, dude. Why you do that? Block that motherfucker. There we go. Get rid of that phone call. Wow, this taking forever. Because I let the browser sit in that whole goddamn conversation. Okay. How long has been recording? I'm coming, Ruby. I got an hour and 30 minutes. Good time to end. There we go.